Nabashin drew a picture of Greg Ayers because Greg Ayers was late for a panel. So Nabashin drew a picture of Greg Ayers.
And was talking.
Was talking to it, was interviewing it, as if it was part of the panel. And then he decided that wasn't enough.
That was boring.
So he elected, and I mean that literally, he grabbed somebody from the
No,
audience.
he grabbed the con head. It was
we started with an audience member. He fired the audience member after the audience member looked and said, I don't know who Greg Ayers is. He fired him immediately. And then proceeded to say, who else can be Greg Ayers? At which point Ryan put his hair in pigtails, walked up there, and just some of the things that Ryan was saying, I'm just like, I can't even deal with this. I need to go outside for just like 2 minutes.
And then Nabashin was Greg, and Ryan was Nabashin.
Yeah,
with a big multicolored afro.
Yeah, and then of course, even better, when I'm out there, I'm just like, I can't even deal. I look up and there's Greg Ayers coming in. I'm like, oh, this should be good. I just kind of walk back into the room. I'm just like, I have to see what's happening now. Greg Ayers just kind of walks in, just kind of looks at the pictures like.
It was a pretty good picture, though.
Yeah, it was actually really nicely done. He just like grabs his phone and just like.
The whole.
And then just sat back down and just like nothing happened.
But yes, for me it would be a mix between Little Karibo and Greg Ayers, both of which are just so much fun to hang out with. And they're such nice guys, very cool with the con goers. Yeah. Very real is the big thing. Is they don't they don't want to be treated like they're anything spectacular.
They're not divas.
Yeah, they just want to have. Greg's a little bit of a diva.
Okay, that's for. That's
just his personality. That's nothing his personality.
I mean, he doesn't act like a diva. Is the whole thing. He doesn't like just straight up. Oh, you can't touch me. Don't come near me.
No, he's kind of like a diva without the attitude.
Exactly.
Yeah, like they're both great guys, and so is Sonny. Who have we had?
We've also
we've had a lot of cool guys. Quentin, he's here this weekend. They're nice. They're really nice guys too.
We've had Quentin since almost the beginning of the cons.
Yeah, I haven't got to spend too much one-on-one time with them, but they're really nice, very professional.
When we had a con election, one point, Johnny Young Bosch literally hung around the ballot box and kept telling people to vote for him.
Oh yeah, we were voting for president.
He still lost.
I won. Seto Kaiba won.
We were voting for con.
Four people wrote in Deadpool, and I think that was a horrible life decision for them.
Yeah. No, the best part about them writing in you is when at the end, after I won the presidency, and I demanded you kill all my opponents.
Yeah, she didn't expect me to do exactly what I did. She's like, you must kill all people, other people.
Because I was going up against CL Phantom Hive.
I just literally grabbed my gun, snapped a salute like I have never since the military, and then just like shot myself in the head and just went down there. She's just like.
A little bit of backstory. At Anime Zing, we decided we wanted to do a presidential election. We had debates against each other.
We had a rally.
It was very fun. It was me, Seto Kaiba, and a friend of ours, SCL Phantom Hive, because they both seemed like they would want to be president or dictator or whatever we were doing.
Dictator.
Overlord.
Yeah, that's what we were going for. But and then you could vote at the end on Sunday, and then at closing ceremonies we announced who was the winner. Well, Seto Kaiba ended up winning. Not by much.
Yeah. It was actually.
It was like me, CL, Johnny.
And then
random people had votes. Like the Dantes had like 5 votes. Deadpool had like 3 or 4 votes.
4.
I think I had actually 2 or 3 votes.
Yeah, it was really random. But yeah, so I'm like, my first act of business, kill my opponents, and because I wanted Deadpool to kill CL, and he immediately shoots himself in the head.
That was the first time I actually ever did Deadpool. And
you spent that whole weekend trying to assassinate me.
Yeah, nobody knew who I was because nobody knew I was doing it. I mean, like specific staff member and security knew who I was, but. Like, most of the con-goers had no idea. So I just kept disappearing, and then this guy in tights would come around.
Because his Grimjow was my vice president if I won. So he would disappear as Grimjow, and nobody put the two and two
nobody
together.
could figure out, okay, there were 4 Dantes always hanging around, but every time the 4th Dante disappeared...
1 and 2 were my bodyguards.
Deadpool would appear.
Every time the 4th Dante or the Grimjow was nowhere to be found, for some reason this maniac in tights would, like, fly through a room and try to assassinate Seto Kaiba.
Screaming about Wolverine.
Yep.
Yeah.
Just for no reason, and then security would chase me down, which was actually fun for them, according to Marcos.
It was
it was
yeah,
fun to watch.
Our old security was just like he was just having a great time, just trying to like
chase him through the con
that's
hotel,
all I could
trying
do,
to
just
catch him as Deadpool.
Bolting down, of course. Then we have our 2 hot on my heels too. He's faster than he looks, I swear.
For an old guy.
He's very wiry.
When they finally caught me, of course, then they sent me after CL, which was that poor
The funniest
girl.
part is when 1 and 2 jumped off the stage and crashed into each
1
other.
1 took 2 out.
It was almost
you expected
planned.
you expect
They
loud
both jumped
music.
off the stage at the same time into each other.
So-
So down they went.
But since one is younger and more spry,
he was
jumped right back
two collapsed almost, and
Well, he
Brandon
doesn't- he doesn't have a metal
one just
hip.
kind of yeah.
There's a metal plate in R2's hip. Just
And then
why
one
we
just kind
call
of jumped
him
over him
Old
and
Man.
kept going.
not through incidents at the con. It was his own stupidity.
Yes.
But that's not relevant.
Yeah.
There was another
I think they make
Seto
fun of
Kaiba
Chris.
at that
I love
convention.
Cody.
We nicknamed him Nipples because he likes to run around without a shirt.
Oh, that's actually a medical condition.
Really?
Yeah.
His body, he
Oh
runs
yeah, I
harder
remember
than
him
he's
talking to me
supposed
about that.
Oh,
last
wow.
year.
The
The thing was, though,
dangerous.
I was trying to spread rumors that he was the Deadpool.
And
Yeah,
a lot
people
of
started
people
believing
believe
it.
And
it.
a lot of
Like,
people believed
It took like a year for people to actually like figure out. Wait, that's you?
But what ended up happening was at the rally,
More
I
slow
dragged
on
him
the
to
feet.
the rally to be a body double for this one to protect her from that thing.
And he hid behind me.
And he hid behind her.
He's like
Yeah.
a good 2 feet taller than me.
No, what was really good was after
I hide behind you all the
tackled
time.
me and they started carrying me towards the stage, nobody took away the weapons. I'm sitting
Yeah.
there just like, really?
He's
You're
got
doing
his
They're
this?
terrible bodyguards.
Yeah, I know.
I'm never hiring the
Except for
Dantes
me.
again.
Except for me, because I stood in front of you.
Yes.
I would take a bullet for her.
All in all, it was a good time. We'll practically kill ourselves just to entertain at these
Yeah.
cons, just because it's
If we
fun.
do.
We want to
Yeah,
make
I've
everybody
suffered
feel.
so many personal injuries
One con you broke
because
your
of
nose.
skits. I've broken my nose. I've had to have chiropractic work done.
Yeah, I ended up with a piece of plastic jammed into my thigh for like a day just because of an opening ceremony.
We
so I
had a
didn't
very
even notice.
we had a very high stage that I couldn't jump up on. So whenever that happens, I roll up onto it.
Yeah.
But this one had a whole bunch of wires right up front that I didn't see until it was too late. So I threw my back right up onto the wires, and it really screwed up my spine.
Yeah.
It's all fixed now, but yeah, it was like 2 months
You
of
walk away with
chiropractor work.
bruises. It's just one of those things where we just chalk it up to
All the bruises.
worth it.
The bird.
The,
Having fun.
I got the
Yeah.
All
applause.
of the con goers.
All of the
I got
muscle
the applause.
deficiencies.
Yes.
We're good.
Okay, well that's just about it. I'd like to thank the crew. Do you guys have a team name that you just want to call yourselves right now? Or?
We usually just go by the
Including-
group.
Yeah.
The group?
Just loud
I don't know what
entertainment.
I don't know what we would be.
Denny's dancers.
Oh god.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
Denny's
a
dancers.
while ago we named ourselves the Denny's
These
Dancers
dancers.
because we're classy like Denny's.
Yes.
The
Yeah,
restaurant.
That started off as actually the con head was sitting there saying like it's not classy, it's classy. Denny's is classy. It never stopped.
Because we were going to take a guest there, and Ryan was just like, Denny's isn't classy enough for a guest. And of course, Eric.
Denny's is just as classy as Dante.
Oh
Yep.
god.
Just as classy as Dante.
So we are the Denny's dancers.
Cheap, easy, and quick.
And sticky.
But satisfying.
Yeah.
And sometimes causes diabetes.
What?
So,
I don't even know where the diabetes. Whatever. I'm just letting it go. Leave it alone. I'm not. Don't touch it.
so again, when's the
You know
next
you want
convention
to.
that you're all going to?
Metacon.
Metacon.
That is up in Minneapolis. It's the last weekend of August. And then the next one here in the area is
DomoCon.
DomoCon.
And Lyle.
It is December 13th.
Okay.
Here in Chicago.
And then of course next year it's in for Anime Midwest. It's the same
Yes.
Right here.
I have to
weekend,
assume we will definitely be at the Hyatt again.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
I don't know
We're
about the
hoping. I'm
same
not sure
weekend,
there's going to be.
but it'll be around here. It'll be
I
about.
don't
It'll be
think
about
there's a
this
big enough
time.
hotel if there's. If
According
we're
to the
trying to
program
make
book,
it
Yeah,
it's the same
the Hyatt's the
Oh,
best.
is it?
Yeah.
Oh, then yes.
Well,
I
Hyatt
think
for
he
the
has
next
this
3
place
years. That's
saved
planned.
till 2015 unless the program book's a liar.
Oh, then yes. It will be the same weekend.
Program
and
book is a
location
liar.
next year.
Of course it is.
So hopefully we'll be even bigger.
I didn't get to see
Yeah,
GLaDOS this
it
weekend.
looks like it will be. Okay, so this is Ian Camilotes of Two City TV. Hopefully you guys will join everyone here for one of their cons.